Hi everybody, Dr. Brandy Archie here from OT Connected by AskSAMIE, and today I want to save you from one of the most expensive mistakes we can make as OTpreneurs, building something nobody actually asked you for. So before you launch a single service or sign a lease or build a website, you need to validate your idea first. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in a way that's simple and free, and honestly, I think it's pretty fun. So let's do it. Okay, here is a sobering stat. 42% of startups fail because there was no market need for what they built. That's almost half. Not because the founders weren't smart or passionate, not even that what they built didn't work or wasn't a new idea, but because they skipped the discovery phase. And 95% of new products fail for the same reason. Now, I know what you're thinking because I have thought it too. I know my clients, I've been doing this for like 15 years. I know what they need. And maybe that's true, but there's a huge difference between what we think our clients need and what they'll actually show up for and pay for. So as OT entrepreneurs, our time and money are also limited. Validation is how you make sure you're betting on the right horse before the race even starts. The good news is you don't need a focus group or a research budget. You just need good questions and the willingness to listen to the answers. All you really have to do is think the way we were trained, evidence-based. You have a hypothesis. Maybe it's parents of my clients in the area are overwhelmed and underserved between their sessions with the kiddos. Or physicians in my community don't know how to find a good OT. Your job is to test that hypothesis, not confirm it. That means your questions need to be open-ended, unbiased, and exploratory. No leading questions like, wouldn't it be great if? That just gets you a polite agreement, not real data. Real validation comes from asking people about their actual experiences and their behaviors. Past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior. Okay, so let's get into some actual questions. For potential clients, work through 3 layers. Layer number 1, current behavior. Start here always. Hey, walk me through how you currently handle XYZ problem. What's the most frustrating part of that process? What are you doing to deal with this right now? You want to understand their world before you propose anything new. This is just exactly what we do in that evaluation, right? Okay, layer 2 is the pain points. Go a little bit deeper. If you could change one thing about how this works, what would that be? What happens if this problem doesn't actually get solved? Have you looked for solutions before? What did or didn't you find? That last question is really gold. Someone who has already been searching for a solution and couldn't find one, you might have just found your market. Okay, layer number 3 is desired outcomes. Now and only now, after you've asked all these other questions, is you can move into the future. What would an ideal solution look like? How would you know if it was actually working? Their answer to that last question tells you exactly what they value, and that becomes your success metric when you design your offering. Do you achieve that value? Noticeably, one question I did not suggest is, would you pay for this? Because the answers given are notoriously wrong. You're going to have to actually test that with a real paid offer. Doesn't have to be your full thing, but test something out and see if people actually pay for it. Here's the piece that a lot of entrepreneurs completely miss: validating with your referral partners. Yes, you are treating the patients, but if your business depends on referrals from physicians or schools or community organizations, those people are essentially your business-to-business customer. You need to talk to them too. Ask them, how do you typically refer to someone to another provider? What are the steps you take to do that? What makes a referral partner stand out to you? What are your biggest gaps in services you wish you could refer to? What would make you more confident in a referral relationship? Those answers literally write your marketing strategy for you. You might assume that they care most about clinical specialty, but maybe they really care about response time or communication or accepting insurance. Either way, don't guess, ask. Okay, here's a few quick tips to make these conversations actually useful. You should aim for 5 to 10 interviews before drawing any conclusion. You're looking for patterns, themes that show up consistently across multiple conversations. Also, embrace the silence. When someone finishes answering, wait a couple of seconds before you jump in. The most valuable thing they say often comes after their first answer. You're not looking for everybody to say yes. You're looking for a handful of people who describe the problem so vividly and urgently that you know you found something real. That is the signal. Okay, so here's your homework. Before you build anything, talk to 5 people. Use those questions I gave you. What you learn will either confirm you're on the right track or save you from a very expensive mistake. Both outcomes are a win. This content is waiting for you right now in the OT Connected knowledge base at otconnected.com. It's written not only by me, but by experts in every area, in law and mergers and pediatrics and marketing, you name it. You'll find resources on how to qualify your idea before you launch, how to build a website, navigating financial barriers, and so much more. Everything you need to go from idea to actual business, built for OTs by OTs. And did I mention that the knowledge base is free? So you need to head to OT Connected and dig in. And if this helped, please hit like and subscribe and drop a comment. What idea are you validating right now? I want to know. I'm Dr. Brandy Archie, and this has been a message from OT Connected by AskSAMIE. Now go ask some questions.